Okay, so for our candy package stem build, we've talked about a lot of things. We've talked about artistic decisions, right, and elements and principles of design. We've talked about design decisions that are, like marketing, conceptual, technical, construction decisions that are other types of design decisions besides just artistic decisions. And then we've moved on to talk about 2D patterns and geometry nets and how these patterns or geometry nets, however you want to refer to them, can be used to create 3D objects. So now we are specifically starting to focus on your candy package and what you're wanting to use for your patterns. And some of you, when you decide on your pattern or even draw and create your own pattern, I have had people challenge themselves on doing that, which is extremely tough, but you can. You need to be careful with that though. But if you have a pattern that you find somewhere out on the web, then you can print it out and draw on it by hand, or another option is to work on it digitally. But we need to know how to do that. So that's what this video is about. We are using a program called PIXLR. So if you look up here at PIXLR.com/X, if you notice, PIXLR has X, which is a little simpler, and then is for Express. The X is for Express, and the PIXLR editor, which is a little more advanced. We're just going to use the PIXLR X. We're going to import images. This is how we're going to put it together digitally, right, using PIXLR. So I'm going to keep it simple. I'm just going to do like 2 layers and show you how that works. But obviously for your project, you may want more than or need more than 2 layers. But if you know how to do 2 layers, then you know how to do 10 layers. The best way to learn it is just to use it. So I'm getting the t-shirt image first. I'm going to double click on that lock to unlock the background so you can edit it. That's one that I had already found and put it on my computer. I'm going to show you how to go on the web and find it, find an image as well. So I went to bing.com and I searched for Mickey Mouse, right? And then I clicked images. Another thing to keep in mind is to click on this filter right here, option, and then choose license free to modify, share, and use. And when I did that, it gave me images that are fine for me to use. This one is just a hand-drawn Mickey, I noticed, and I kind of like that. It's different. So I'm going to choose that one. But this is the thumbnail version of that image. Don't save that image. I want you to click on View Image, and you have a larger image that actually goes to it on the web, the actual URL for the web. And you notice that it's also larger. So we're going to right click on it and save it. Or Control S will save it as well. So Control S or right click. It allows us to save. You can save it wherever you want to, but just for now, just save it to the downloads folder. Or if you know how to save it to your OneDrive, save it to the OneDrive. Wherever you save it, you need to know where it is. That's a critical component. So I'm clicking, I'm going back to layers in PIXLR. I'm clicking on the plus sign and then image, because we did download that Mickey Mouse image. I'm going back to that folder. So just go on your system or on the OneDrive and find where you saved it, find the image and bring it in. And see, now we have 2 layers. You can't see what's behind it because the Mickey Mouse is larger. and on top, it's on the top layer. But if you click the Arrange tool or press V, then you can resize it. The middle mouse button zooms in and out if you need to adjust that way. Just scroll in and out with your middle mouse button. And then size it however big or small you want it. And you can place your image. There's also tutorials for PIXLR. I encourage you to go and play around with some of those tutorials so you know how to use it better. But at this case, we have our image like we like it, right? We're going to save our work. Just click on Save. Name it your first name, last name, underscore, teacher, and save it and download it is what the term that is used in PIXLR. And always, if you don't, by default, on your computer, it saves it to the downloads folder. So click in the search area here, type File, click on File Explorer, and if you click in on Downloads, you go to This PC, Downloads, then by default, your image is saved there. So you can cut them and paste them into onto the OneDrive, or you could just keep everything in the Downloads folder for now, and then, you know, as long as you're sitting at that computer at school, then it'll always be there, at least for a few weeks. Occasionally, they do clean off the servers. You need to save your work to the OneDrive. If you have a flash drive, use your flash drive. In any case, that is our introductory video. It's showing you how to use PIXLR just to start with it. Play around with it. When you run into questions or have questions, raise your hand. I'll also demo a few things in front of the class for you all, but we do want to keep things simple. But this is a way to add to your patterns without having to draw on it. And you may rather do that. You might want to find some things, compose it, or put it together in PIXLR, and then just print it out at home on your color printer, and then construct that package.